All right, I renamed these while that movie rendered. I'm going to come over to the brush. Make sure I have my default colors. Hit the letter D and get into Photoshop. Hit the letter D and we have the default colors. Hit X to exchange. I want black in the foreground though. I want to paint with black. Black darkens, white lightens. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? On a dodge and burn layer. So get the paintbrush. Make sure I've got a soft brush. I'm going to click and show you. Here's the hardness. We'll take it all the way down. There's the size. You don't have to get 637. What I did, hold down Control and Option at the same time. Hold down the mouse button. Click and drag to the right or left to enlarge or shrink, reduce, and then up to soften, down to harden. So I'm going to make it as soft as I can and take that up just a little higher. Now, all that look, that red was fairly dim because I have the opacity down around 30%. Now I've got it on low opacity for a reason, so we don't affect a lot of pixels. Well, we're not affecting any pixels other than the dodge and burn layer. But we want to do this gradually. Now it's important that you just don't click, 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 because with low opacity, everywhere there's an overlap, that doubles, well, it affects the opacity. So I'm going to click and hold down the mouse button and drag around, come over, drag up, go around that, come over here, and just going to darken up the edge a little bit. Okay, so we'll turn this on and off. There's before and after. And then I'm going to darken these rocks a little because just a little blown out. So these lighter areas, I'm just going to give them a little more life. And I don't want to darken these because these are too dark, quite honestly. So we hit the letter X to exchange colors. Now I have white. And now I can lighten these areas, bring them into focus, and then hit these darker areas and maybe bring out a little more detail that was missing before. Okay, so you see we've got areas of dark and light. It's not pure white, it's not pure black. We're working with grays, black and white here, but working with a low opacity. Is this perfect? Let's jump over. There's our other one, and you can see, no, it's not perfect. We're vastly improving that original image, though, if you remember how washed out it was. And you can see we've got this blend and opacity. I'm going to come back and we'll add that layer next.